In this lesson, we are going to multiply and divide numbers in scientific notation. So when we are multiplying, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to multiply the factors in front. So this would be 4 times 3. Let's write this over here for directions. Multiply the factors in the front. We're also going to multiply the powers of 10, 10 to the 5th times 10 to the 2nd, which we know the bases are the same. We're going to add the exponents. And multiply the powers of 10. Four times 3 gives me 12. And when we add the exponents, 10 to the 5th times 10 to the 2nd is 10 to the 5 plus 2 power, or 10 to the 7th power. In expanded form, this would be 12 with 7 zeros behind it. One thing to note is right here, when we got 12 times 10 to the 7th, this is not in scientific notation form because 12 is not between 1 and 10. To get that there, this is going to become 1.2. Now we move the decimal place one place. This number is greater than 1, so we're going to add to the exponent here. So this is 1.2 times 10 to the 8th power. Let's try some practice here. Let's write each expression in both scientific and expanded form. We're going to start with 2 times 10 to the 5th times 4 times 10 to the 2nd. We are going to multiply the factors, the leading factors together. We're also going to multiply the bases together. This gives me 8 times 10 to the 5 plus 2 power, or the 7th. This is in scientific notation because 8 is between 1 and 10. Now to expand this out, we have 8 and 7 zeros. Now let's try the number below here. So we have 4 times 10 to the 7th times 3 times 10 to the negative 4th. We're taking our leading factors here and multiplying those together. We are also multiplying our bases together, our powers of 10. So this is going to give us 12 times 10 to the 3rd power. 7 plus negative 4 is 3. This is not in scientific notation. To get that into scientific notation, we're going to need to put the decimal place here. So that's one place that we're moving that decimal place. This number 12 is greater than 1, so that means it's a positive exponent. We're going to add 1.2 times 10 to the 4th. Expand that out. We have 12,000. Try these 4 on your own and see how you do. Here's our answers. Now we're going to talk about dividing. Same thing as multiplying, except for dividing. We are going to start with the factors in front. We're going to divide those first. So 14 divided by 2, that gives us 7. So right here, let's write the directions. We're first going to divide the factors in front. Next, we're going to divide the powers of 10. We know with our exponent rules, that means subtracting the exponents because the bases are the same. So this becomes times 10 to the 3rd power. Write the directions here and divide the powers of 10. And then if we want to put this is in scientific notation right here. So if we want to put this in expanded form, this becomes 7,000. We're going to move that decimal place 3 places to the right. Try the practice problems on your own. Make sure that you are putting them both in scientific and expanded form after you do the division. Make sure you're adjusting that for scientific notation. Here are the answers. 3 times 10 to the second power, or 300. This was already in scientific notation after we divided. 5 times 10 to the fifth. 2.4 times 10 to the negative third power. When you put this in standard form, you're moving the decimal place 3 places to the left. For the next one, it ended up being 14 times 10 to the sixth power, which was not in scientific notation. You need to move that decimal place 1 place to the right and add the exponent. The next one also wasn't in scientific notation. It was 0.5 times 10 to the fourth. You needed to move that decimal place 1 place but to the left, so you subtracted 1 from that exponent right there. Same thing with the next one. You will have to subtract 1 from that exponent as well.